Alright guys, since it's getting dark and I really can't find another spot to fish, I just wanted to run through some of the stuff I've been wanting to talk about, because when I started magnet fishing, I did a lot of research. I do most of my fishing, well, all my fishing off of the bank. So there's 3 different types of magnets. There's single-sided, which is only magnetic on one side, double-sided, which is magnetic on both sides, and then 360, which is magnetic on all 3 sides. Single-sided has the eyelet here on the top. The way I fish from the bank, when you pull it, it'll cast it out and it'll pull it through the water this way. So it limits how much of the magnetic part, because the bottom's magnetic, so it limits how much of the magnetic part actually touches the stuff that's in the bottom of the water. Double-sided, the eyelet is on the side, so it pulls it through the water this way, so no matter which side lands down, there's a magnetic side touching the bottom. Then 360, it doesn't matter how it lands, because the top, the side, and the bottom is all magnetic. The weight limits on them, we'll go with 1200, because that's the easiest one for me to do. 1200 single-sided magnet is rated best case scenario, clean magnet on a clean piece of metal. Entire piece of the magnet is covered on the clean piece of metal. Takes 1200 pounds of pressure pulling straight up to pull that magnet off of that metal. But magnet fishing, you know, you're pulling it sideways, this way, that way. If you catch something like this on a single side one, it just barely catches the bottom corner, whatever, and it's, you know, under the water, it's dirty metal, it's rusty, doesn't get a good catch. So it's not like a 1200 pound magnet is going to grab a 1200 piece of metal and pull it out of the water. Now, that being said, if you're wanting to upgrade from a single-sided to a double-sided, and you think, oh, well, I got a 1200 pound single-sided magnet, I'm gonna go to a 2400 pound double-sided magnet, you're actually not increasing your pull force, because it's 1200 on this side, 1200 on this side. Same with the 360 degree, 12, 24, be a 3600. 360 degree magnet would be the same as a single-sided 1200, because it adds all the magnetic sides together. So a 3600 pound 360 magnet would be 12, 24, 36. 2400 double-sided would be 12, 24. So if you want to go, if you're doing a upgrade from a single-sided to a double-sided and go from 1200 to a stronger magnet, and you're doing 1200, you have to go higher than 2400, because it adds all the magnetic sides together to get its pull force. So if that, and it also does not lose its magnetic force under the water. It just depends on how much of the magnet lands on the material you're picking up and how clean the material is that you've attached to. When I started out, I was using a single-sided magnet and throwing from the bank. I only fish from banks. So when I was pulling it, it hit the bottom, and I pulled it across this way, and I was really, because I've actually seen it hit like a piece of metal and then skip over it and miss it, because it's not going across the bottom. So if I had a double-sided to where it's being pulled across with the eyelet over here and it's being across this way, it might would have got that metal easier. So I've actually seen myself miss a lot of metal by having a single-sided magnet being pulled across the bottom this way. But that being said, no matter what kind you get, you will get stuff out of the water and you will have fun with it. It's just, if you're fishing from the bank, a single-sided magnet, you just have to work at it a little bit harder to get some of the bigger chunks out of the water, but you will have fun with it. And I hope this helped, because it was a lot of research that I did on my own, and I hope this helps if y'all are interested in the magnet fishing. Thanks for watching. Give me a like, it helps. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.